Welcome back to this week's edition of Eagle 7 News.
Coming up, we get a glimpse at this past weekend's homecoming activities.
And hear from a theater student on their recent nomination.
I'm Emily Linden.
And I'm Kaitlyn Martens. Your campus news starts right now. This past weekend, campus was buzzing, and it's no secret why.
That's right, Kaitlyn. The annual homecoming celebrations are always a highly anticipated event by students and alumni. Homecoming events kicked off early morning with a 5K. During the football game, there was a petting zoo, bouncy houses, and Chick-fil-A giveaways. Northwestern played a hard-fought game against McMurray in front of a large UNW crowd. The Eagles played a game that remained tight all 4 quarters, but eventually led to a close loss of 15-13. The weekend concluded with a neon dance in the gym. Ryan, how are the rest of our Eagle athletes doing this week?
They're doing great, guys. Northwestern senior golfer Mike Vowles was selected as a UMAC and NCCAA Athlete of the Week on Monday for his exceptional play at the Viking Invite this past weekend, where he carded a 71 on Saturday to wrap up a 2-day total of 148 to win the tournament. He is the first Eagle athlete this season to win the award. UNW Golf will continue UMAC championship play through tomorrow at Pebble Creek Golf Club in Becker. Eagles football will look to bounce back tomorrow night against the rival St. Scholastica as they will square off with the Saints under the lights from Public School Stadium in Duluth. Kickoff is at 6 p.m. and you can listen to all of the action on the exclusive radio home for Eagles athletics, theremnant.fm. Back to you guys.
The theater department here on campus worked hard to kick off the semester with a black box show right at the start of September. Alice in Wonderland ran for 2 weeks and was consistently sold out. The show was praised for its unique costumes and all-female cast. The recognition didn't stop here on campus. Alice in Wonderland ran for 2 weeks and was consistently sold out. 3 UNW theater majors who played critical roles in the production have been recently nominated for the Irene Ryan Scholarship for their work. Abby Crone, a senior and one of the students nominated for this award, shares more.
It was an all-female cast, and that was super awesome, you know, to have a whole show just dedicated to like being strong, powerful women and like working together, and just the community that we formed with our gifts and our creativity. And Jennifer is so gracious and was a great director, and it was just a big family the whole time, and yeah.
The production was chosen as a possible participating production for the Kennedy Center American College Theater Festival. In December, they will be notified if their production will go on the road and perform at the festival in January.
Some students may have noticed the bright orange signs posted on the Mel Johnson, or that the front doors are locked at all times. While some are frustrated with the inconvenience, it may be saving lives.
I'm in front of the Mel Johnson Media Center, and usually these doors are open, but this year they're staying locked.
Lydia, one of the busiest streets on our campus. For years, students have crossed Lydia trying to get to the Mel Johnson Media Center for classes. A popular shortcut has been to cut from the old entrance gate to the front doors of Mel, cutting minutes of time to get to class. Now the front doors of the Mel remain locked. But senior multimedia journalism major Anderson Brazil Jr. agrees with this new rule.
Many people may not like the new rule, but I like it because in my opinion, many people are just out here playing with their lives.
The shorter path has some advantages, such as shorter walking distance, but the disadvantages are far greater. And at the end of the day, Anderson and Northwestern just want people to be safe.
No need to risk it, just take the regular crosswalk.
And students, be careful, because public safety won't budge this year. For Eagle 7 News, I'm Dylan McNeil.
The doors seem to be locked indefinitely at this point, so plan to set aside some more time for your walk to Mel using the crosswalk on Lydia.
The Island, a place students go to have bonfires on the beach, hammock, and spend time with God. Many students don't know the history of the chapel that sits on top of the island. We asked students at Northwestern what they have heard about the chapel.
What have you heard about the Island Chapel?
It's small and it has stairs.
Absolutely nothing other than it's a chapel on an island, I would assume.
I know nothing other than it exists.
Absolutely nothing except it's a chapel on an island.
Have you heard any rumors about the Island Chapel?
No, I live under a rock.
The vision and funding of heirs Wilhelmine Kohlball was brought to life in 1926. After Kohlball's death in 1933, she was buried beneath the chapel. In 1970, Northwestern bought the current property, including the island and chapel. Her remains were exhumed and placed in a cemetery in Mendota Heights. Today, it presents restored stained glass and is sealed from the public use amidst ongoing restoration. Stay tuned for more information on the chapel's restoration process this coming fall. So looking into this weekend, it seems as if the weather is going to be around the 50s and cloudy.
That's right. Make sure to get out there and enjoy the nice weather. Maybe that means taking a hike around the island. That's all we have for news for you this week. I'm Emily Linden.
And I'm Kaitlyn Martens. Stay fly, Eagles.